He walks alone tonight through a city gone still. Rain cuts his coat like a blade on a sill. No one calls his name, no one waits at the door. Just old ghost feet on a soaked up floor. He keeps his chin low, keeps his hands in stone, past in his pocket, heavy as a bone. Whiskey in a glass, rain on the glass. Whiskey in a glass, and the night won't pass. Shadows on the wall, they know his face. Shadows on the wall, hold his place. He sees his old years in a shop window pane, been lying wild and washed by rain. A cracked black coat, a bruised up sky. He don't say a word, he just walks on by. The cold eats deep, but he don't bend. He learned long ago how to pretend. Whiskey in a glass, rain on a glass. Whiskey in a glass, and the night won't pass. Shadows on the wall, they know his face. Shadows on the wall, hold his place. Some men bleed loud, some men bleed slow. He keeps it sealed where the dark winds blow. No prayer on his lips, no tear in sight. Just rain and rain, and a hard, hard night. Whiskey in a glass, rain on a glass. Whiskey in a glass, and the night won't pass. Shadows on the wall, they know his face. Shadows on the wall, hold his place. He walks alone through the rain, no name in his mouth, no light to claim. Shoes in the slush, hands in his coat, fast on his back, like a sinking boat. Whiskey in a glass on a cheap motel shelf. He left it there once, like he left himself. Shadows on the wall, lean, long and thin. They know his face, but they won't let him in. He keeps on moving, head down low. The night don't ask, and he won't tell. Rain on his coat, rain on his skin. He carries it cold, and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall. Silent city calling, he answers not at all. The whole block sleeps under gray hard rain. Every step he takes feels like an old refrain. He never speaks, he never breaks, just walks that line for the empty sake. Rain on his clothes, rain on his skin. He carries it cold, and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall. Silent city calling, he answers not at all. Maybe once he left, maybe once he stayed. Now the rain just right, what he can't say. Rain on his coat, rain on his skin. He carries it cold, and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall. Silent city calling, he answers not at all. He walked past the bank on a dead wet street. Rain on his hat, mud on his feet. No one looked up, no one knew his name. Just a coat full of coal and a pocket full of blame. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall won't ask him why. So he kept on cold, he kept on road. No, he kept on down with the night on his back. And 1,000 stones he heard old doors in a house far away. But he said not a word to the dark or the rain. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall, won't ask him why. If he had a prayer, it stayed in his chest. If he had a name, it lay with the rest. Rain in the gutter, cold as a blade. He wore his years like a debt he paid. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall, won't ask him why. He walks on wet stone in a town gone mute. Rain on his coat like nails in a boot. His hands stay still, his eyes stay low. He knows the way, but never says so. A glass of whiskey on a kitchen lid, a little lost fire at the window edge. Rain, 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 wash that name away. Rain, 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 he still walks this way. Shadows on the wall, lean and thin. Rain, 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 let it all sink in. Oh, old debts hang close like coats in a hall. Cold years piled up against one small wall. He keeps them there where the dark can see. Never a word about what used to be. A glass of whiskey, half full, half gone. A black heart still moving on. Rain, 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 wash that name away. Rain, 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 still walks this way. Shadows on the wall, lean and thin. Rain, 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 let it all sink in. No prayer, no plea, just boots so slow. A man and his night and the streets he knows. The past sits heavy like a stone in his chest. He does not break, he just bears the rest. Rain, 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 wash that name away. Rain, 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 he still walks this way. Shadows on the wall, lean and thin. Rain, 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 let it all sink in. Oh. He walks alone through the cold rain, past shuttered stores and a dead train. His coat holds ice, his hands stay still. He never names what broke his will. Whiskey in a glass on a chipped oak tray. He stares at it like it knows the way. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. Shadows on the wall. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. He says nothing at all. The city sleeps with his mouth shut tight. One long black shape under sodium light. Each step he takes is a grave he knows. He keeps that low where the cold wind goes. Whiskey in a glass and a bruised up name. He holds it close, but it burns the same. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. Shadows on the wall. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. He says nothing at all. He lost a home, he lost a year, he lost his voice, but he's still here. Rain taps hard on the broken stone. He wears the night like a second bone. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. Shadows on the wall. Rain on Mercer, rain on Mercer. He says nothing He walks alone tonight, down the street gone still. Rain on his coat, rain in the chill. No name in his mouth, no prayer on his tongue. Just old heavy years and a heart left numb. The lamps look sick through the falling gray. Shadows on the wall keep his steps in place. He holds it tight like a broken chain. Whiskey in a glass and a bloodless rain. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his face. Whiskey in a glass, time leaves no trace. Shadows on the wall know his silent ways. Whiskey in a glass, through the empty days. Crossed that line long before tonight. Lost a good hand once to a hard red light. He never speaks of the hurt he owns, only walks the night like a pile of stones. In the city sleeps, but he keeps on, cold in the bones until it's gone. Rain keeps score on his worn out skin. He looks ahead and he walks back in. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his face. Whiskey in a glass, time leaves no trace. Shadows on the wall know his silent ways. Whiskey in a glass, through the empty days. Oh, he walks the wetback block under a lid of gray. No one calls his name, he keeps it locked away. His coat is soaked through black, his shoes make tired sound. He moves like a man who's lost and never found. Whiskey in a glass,
Whiskey in a glass,
shadows on the wall,
they know him all at once.
whiskey in a glass,
Rain upon his face
he carries all his years.
and never says his name. Baby,
The shops are dark and still, the windows hold no light. Just rain on empty signs ghosts of broken night. He wore his past like stone, cold in his open hand. He never spoke a word. He learned to be that man. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. Shadows on the wall, they know him all at once. Whiskey in a glass, rain upon his face. He carries all his years and never says his name. Ooh. Church bell fades to mute, a siren drifts away. He keeps on through the rain, like he was made that way. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. Shadows on the wall, they know him all at once. Whiskey in a glass, rain upon his face. He carries all his years and never says his name. Ooh. He walks alone through the wet black town. No store light left, no footsteps sound. His coat hangs low like a tidal flag. Rain on his hat and a worn out bag. Whiskey in a glass on a kitchen shelf. He left it there for nobody else. The past is near, like a dog it heals. It bites his hand, but he won't tell. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. The streets are cold, like a church at dawn. He sees his days and keeps moving on. A broken moon in a puddle glows. He drinks that view and nobody knows. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. A glass goes dim, a door stays shut. He holds it still inside his gut. If sorrow's a stone he learned to bear, he wears it long like weatherwear. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. He walks that road alone through a city gone mute. Rain on his coat, mud on his boots. No word leaves his mouth, not one to the sky. Passed in his chest like lead gone dry. Whiskey in a glass, cold and still. Whiskey in a glass, he takes what he will. Shadows on the wall follow him slow. Whiskey in a glass and nowhere to go. The lamps look tired, the doors stay shut. Puddles hold faces, then break in the rut. He keeps his hands down, keeps his eyes on stone. Carries that hurt like a bone. Whiskey in a glass, cold and still. Whiskey in a glass, he takes what he will. Shadows on the wall follow him slow. Whiskey in a glass and nowhere to go. Rain like nails on the tin roof night. He does not flinch, he holds it tight. A name, a loss, a room long gone. He wears that weight and walks on. Whiskey in a glass, cold and still. Whiskey in a glass, he takes what he will. Shadows on the wall follow him slow. Whiskey in a glass and nowhere to go. I don't talk, I just observe every move, every word. In the silence I became something they could never tame. No noise, no fame, still they know my name. In the dark I rise, you see it in my eyes. Cold rain on my skin, no fear inside. Walk alone, I don't need a guide. Build my world without a sound, I'll stand where kings walks alone tonight under a dead gray sky. His shoes make small dark marks on the wet black stone. No one calls his name, no one knows his face. He keeps his eyes down low and he keeps moving on. Whiskey in a glass sits heavy in his head. Shadows on the wall follow where he's been. Rain on his coat, cold down to the bone. He learned to hold it in and wear it like a stone. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. The windows all stay dark, the doorways hold their breath. A flicker in a puddle looks like a last regret. He never tells the truth, he never says he's hurt. Just a man beneath the night and a mile of silent word. Whiskey in a glass still burns behind his eyes. Shadows on the wall stretch long as years gone by. Rain on his coat, so end up the night. He learned to walk through loss with his jaw shut tight. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. If the dawn should come, it won't hear him cry. He leaves no trail of words, just a shade passing by. Rain keeps the score on his hands, on his face. He carries what is gone like a chain he never named. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. He walks alone through the wet black lane. Shoes full of rain, heart full of cane. No name to give, no load to show. Just a coat pulled tight and a face of snow. Whiskey in a glass on a window shelf. He stares right through like he knows himself. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. city holds his breath tonight. Doors stay shut and windows bright. He crossed some lines he won't confess. Now every mile feels like a test. Whiskey in a glass burns his throat. Old ghosts sit in the boat. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. Cold hands, slow steps, no prayer left to trade. The past rides close like a blade in the rain. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. No, 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 He walks alone through the wet black lane, shoes full of rain, heart full of cane. No name to give, no load to show, just a cold, pulled tight and a face of snow. Whiskey in a glass on a window shelf. He stares right through like he knows himself. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. The city holds its breath tonight. Doors stay shut and windows bright. He crossed some lines he won't confess. Now every mile feels like a test. Whiskey in a glass burns his throat. Old ghosts sit in the boat. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. Cold hands, slow steps, no prayer left to trade. The past rides close like a blade in the rain. Oh, rain on stone, rain on stone. He keeps on moving all alone. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his shape, but he says none at all. walks alone through the wet black town. No coin in his pocket, no name out loud. Rain on his coat, like a hand that stays. Shadows on the wall, keep step then fade. He knows that road, he knows that sting. The weight he wears is an old brass ring. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his shoes. Whiskey in a glass, nothing left to lose. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. The windows sleep, the doors are shut. He keeps his eyes on the gutters cut. A broken clock on a brick church wall counts every hurt, but says none at all. He never talks about the years. He feeds his ghosts and keeps their tears. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his shoes. Whiskey in a glass, nothing left to lose. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. Cold rail fence, cold iron gate. He left his voice with a twist of fate, passed in his chest like a stone stay deep. He walks on through while the dead streets sleep. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his shoes. Whiskey in a glass, nothing left to lose. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. He walks the rain with a hole in his coat. The street is asleep and the windows hold smoke. His hands stay still and his pockets like stone. He knows every block, but he's never at home. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. He keeps it inside and lets it pass. Shadows on the wall,
Shadows on the wall,
shadows on the wall.
shadows on the wall.
They know his name, but he says not at all. The city is cold, like a nail in the dark. The puddles lay flat, like a face without heart. He counts every step, like a debt to the rain. No words on his tongue, just the weight of the same. Whiskey in a glass, inside and lets it pass. Shadows on the wall,
Shadows on the wall,
shadows on the wall.
shadows on the wall.
They know his name, but he says not at all. Swing loose, the train moans low. He looks at the sky, then lets it go. The past is a chain he wears like skin. Cold rain on his back, and nowhere to begin. Whiskey in a glass, whiskey in a glass. He keeps it inside and lets it pass. Shadows on the wall,
Shadows on the wall,
shadows on the wall.
shadows on the wall.
They know his name, but he says not at all. He walks alone down soaked old brick. The city sleeps like a held-back fist. Rain on his coat, rain in his eyes. One cold street and 100 lives. Whiskey in glass. At the end of the day, he keeps it still, then lets it fade. Shadows on the wall lean like him. They know his name, but not his sins.
Rain keep falling, rain keep falling.
He never said what broke his name. He wears the past like a blackened flame. He crossed that line long years ago. Now every step is measured low. No prayer comes up, no tears come down. He wears his hurt like a borrowed crown. The church bells sleep